Hello, this is Greg from MIDI Boy, and this is another episode of Behind the Song. I know it's been several weeks since I've done one of these. I've been busy finalizing the album, which hopefully will be coming out soon. More on that a little bit later. But I still have 4 more songs on the album that I want to talk to you about. Give you a little bit of behind the scenes info, if you will. The song we're going to talk about today is Reboot, from the album of the same name. Came out around 2012, if I recall me correctly. At the time that I was working on this album, it seemed like Hollywood kept rebooting everything. There was no new original movies out. If there was a movie released, it was a remake of a movie from the 60s, 70s, even the 80s, maybe even the 90s. In fact, I'm thinking of Spider-Man, which at the time was on its 3rd reboot, as they're getting ready to film it for the new Avengers movie. But that's neither here or there. This video is not about movies, it's about music. But that's the idea, the inspiration behind the song Reboot. It's kind of poking a little bit of fun at that, but yet taking a serious look at it as well. Another way to look at it is, those of you that are computer users, and you probably are if you're watching this video, know that when your computer starts acting up, the first thing they tell you to do is turn it off and on again, or reboot it. And that many times fixes a lot of the problems. Not every time, but a good number of times it does fix a lot of issues with your computer. So that's kind of what I was thinking about with this song. It makes me think of the verse 2 Corinthians 5:17. Therefore, if anyone is in Christ, he is a new creation. The old has passed away, behold, the new has come. So that's basically kind of rebooted. So I kind of want to put a spiritual turn to the idea of rebooting something. So, for example, the lyrics of this song. It says, "My life has become a mess, overloaded with so much stress. I can't see any way through. Tell me, is there anyone who can reboot me? Reboot. Can I please start again? Reboot. Reboot. How can I start again?" So that's kind of what the song, the theme of this song. It's basically it's coming to the realization that we can't do anything until we've been rebooted, or until we've given our life to God. Becoming a new creation, where the old has passed away and the new has come. That's kind of the idea of the song. Later on in the song, it kind of visits the idea, from Amazing Grace. I actually borrowed one line from Amazing Grace and then kind of change another line. When the floods came crashing down, you rescued me so I did not drown. You gave your life so I might live, but I have nothing worthy to give. Amazing grace, how sweet the sound. I once was lost, but now I am found. I once was blind, but you saw me through, because you are the only one who can reboot me. So I kind of like that idea of taking that second line of that second part of the verse from Amazing Grace, where it normally says, "I once was blind, but now I see." Kind of like the idea of saying, "I once was blind, but you saw me through," because that kind of just emphasizes the fact that we can do nothing without God, that we have to rely on Him. And so that's kind of what I want to accomplish with this song. Musically, the song is, it's not quite as rocky as the rest of the album. I guess you can say it's the ballad, but the drums are pretty rocking on this song. Just very little guitar, mostly just a simple keyboard. And like I said, with some really cool drums. They're actually orchestral drums, and they're from a sample set I have called Damage 2, and all the drums were actually recorded in LucasArts, or the Lucasfilm studio. And so I guess, kind of back to movies there. But anyway, they just sound really cool. You can probably hear them in the background now. Anyway, that's what I wanted to say about this song. Like I said, lyrically, it's pretty simple. There's not a whole lot of lyrics to this song. But it's very, I really enjoy this song. It's one of my favorite songs on the album Reboot. It's actually one of my favorite songs, and Reimagined songs as well. Just because the mood of the song is just so cool. Next time on Behind the Song, we're going to talk about another song that kind of along these lines called Restore Me. I got a really cool story to tell you about that song as well. So anyway, until next time, please go ahead and click, if you haven't already, click on subscribe and ring the bell, and that way you can be notified when the next video comes out. If you haven't heard about my new album called Reimagined, there will be a link down below that you can click on to learn more about that. It'll take you to my website, which will keep you updated on when the album comes out. My goal is to have it out in July. It'd be really cool if I can have it out by July 2nd, since that's my birthday, but that's just wishful thinking. It's probably going to be closer to August, but we'll see. Keep your eyes on my website, and you'll get more information about that as the time comes closer. I'm just waiting on some artwork, and they're going to submit the music to the CD publishers and go from there. The music will be available everywhere that digital music is sold: iTunes, Amazon, Spotify, everywhere, and there will be CDs available too. I'm only doing a very limited run of CDs, but they'll be available as well through my website, and I'll probably have them on Amazon as well. Anyway, more information, like I said, on my website, link below, www.midiboy.com. I'll see you next time.